Good afternoon. My name is June. Today, I will be talking about how we can persuade physicians to adopt innovations. Inventing and adopting innovations has been always part of our history. We use them to make our lives better and easier. If we look at our desk just 30 years ago, where there are typewriters and landlines, it looks very different from the one we have with laptops and smartphones. One might say our world changes very fast with innovations. However, innovations actually take a really long time to be adopted. Smartphones were first introduced to us about 10 years ago, but if you look around us, we can still see people using flip phones. So what is the mechanism behind people deciding whether to use flip phones or change to smartphones? So we now ask the question to the physicians, how long does it take for physicians to adopt one medical innovation? Weeks? Months, or years? Actually, it takes 17 years for one medical innovation to be adopted by a community of physicians. Why does it take such a long time? Well, scientists think it is because of the nature of physicians' jobs. Because physicians take care of patients' health and they're responsible for patient lives every day, they cannot just blindly use innovations that they are not unsure of. So, because they always need to be 100% sure that the innovation does not risk patient safety, we can trust physicians with our lives. However, this kind of behavior holds them back from adopting innovations that are actually useful to us. We, as a patients, don't want to be treated with we don't want to get the best treatment possible 17 years after we need them. So we would like to foster adoption of innovation by physicians. So research has shown that even a simple reminder can help people change their behaviors. So we can send reminders to physicians about the innovations and it will help their behaviors. So what is the first thing that comes into your mind when you think of sending reminders or messages? Well, it's already shown in the slide. It's using smartphones. So our team came up with an idea of using smartphones to send reminders to the physicians. Smartphones are portable devices that physicians can use without risking patient safety. Furthermore, smartphones can be used to take notes. Taking notes is really important in the hospital. Physicians always take notes, and the notes are used to prescribe medicines and also to let other people know what kind of treatments needs to be done on the patient. However, notes on the papers often get lost, or even if it doesn't get lost, since physicians have terrible handwriting, people just can't read it. So by using smartphones, physicians can make notes that everybody else can read. Another part of smartphone is that you can use it to access information. Physicians need a lot of information about the patient to make the best decisions. Therefore, right now, physicians either have to ask nurses or go to their desk to look up information about the patients. And since the smartphones are portable devices, if they use it to access information, they can just find information about the patient anywhere, anytime they need to. So our team has developed an application that does all three. So this is the first page of our app. When physicians open the app, they use a secure login system to access all the patients. And once they are logged in, they see a list of patient names that are assigned to them. And when they're on the patient page, they see a list of questions that have to be addressed. And they can either click yes, no, or unapplicable. So this is what we have developed for physicians to take notes. This saves a lot of time that physicians actually, compared to physicians actually typing into the app, into the smartphones, and they can use the saved time to actually talk to patients, which is what the patients want. And if they need any kind of information, they can just look it up by tapping on the information page. So the really cool thing about this app is that it records all the activity that physicians have made. So with all the collected data, we have made several improvements on the app so that physicians can use it more efficiently. And with the improvements, we observed increase in number of users over time. So let's go back to our original question. how can we help physicians to adopt innovations? By sending reminders. How do we send reminders? By using smartphone applications we have developed. So with the insights we have gathered from the data, we were able to better understand the mechanism behind physicians' behavior towards innovations. And with this insight, we can make strategies for optimize sending the reminders to physicians, such as what time works the best or what kind of messages physicians listen to more. So with this app and with better understanding of physicians' behaviors, we hope to help physicians adopt innovations faster and therefore improve the quality of care for the patients. Thank you.